Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Your Haven Design. Your Haven Design elevates your home living by design, luxury backyards, and they're partnering with Texas Turf for a one-of-a-kind event. So joining us now is founder of Your Haven Design, Derek Cleland, and owner of Texas Turf, Stefan. Folks, good morning, gentlemen. How are we?
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, I'm pumped to have you guys here, first of all. So, Stefan, what inspired you guys to kind of get this event going?
Sure. So here we decided to put this event together because we really wanted to bring the community together. I've been in business for about 15 years, and I realized the importance of relationships and community and how each other, helping each other out really helps to just get the job done the right way. So we're throwing this event, trying to bring the community together. We're giving away an amazing trailer, a $50,000 trailer. And the best part, it's a totally free event.
Yeah, which I love, totally free. Okay, something super wild about this event though, you guys were kind of telling me before the show started, was you've got people coming from like quite literally all over the world for this awesome event you guys are putting together. So who's gonna be attending? Who can we expect to be there?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's gotten way bigger than we thought at first. We have 350 RSVPs right now, which is awesome.
Wow.
I think something that we did really well was bring together suppliers, manufacturers, and just different people in the industry who are already making a big impact. So one of the guys we have coming from California, his name's Tigran Gertz, and he's a big landscape influencer, so he's bringing all his crew. And then we got a text last week on Friday from a guy named Philip. It was like 3:30 in the morning. He's like, dude, I'm thinking about coming to the event from the UK. So he's flying all the way from the UK to come. But it's gonna be amazing. We got free food, free drink, bunch of sponsors, bunch of people for you to be able to meet, network with, just to help grow your business. That's really the goal.
Yeah, helping people grow their business, I think, is like so important, especially nowadays. But Stefan, with that, what are you guys kind of hoping people walk away with after attending the event?
Sure. Well, not only are we giving away a free trailer, we're also doing a bunch of other giveaways throughout the whole event. Like Derek mentioned, we're going to be catering not just normal snacks and bar food, but we're doing luxury food. We're going to do gourmet burgers, fresh made tacos right in front of you. And I'll take the credit for this one, but I decided to bring in an ice cream truck. So we're going to have ice cream there. But also really the value that we're going to bring is we're going to have live demonstrations from suppliers and vendors. You're going to be able to network to other people that you might be able to collaborate with in that industry, that landscape space or that contracting space. We're going to have home builders there, so all types of people. As a business owner, I understand how busy you can be on the day-to-day. You don't always have time to go out and network and meet the people that you might need to. So we're really making a fun environment where you could come join and just get connected with the community.
Yeah, I love that. When you both are successful business owners on your own right and kind of tackling this new event, I imagine it has to be no easy feat. So like, why is it important for you guys to host something like this?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for me, I mean, me and Stefan met probably like 2 years ago and like instantly kind of hit it off, just being younger and striving for kind of that next level goal in business. And so I think one of the important things that I've learned is connecting with the right people has allowed me to grow the business, like bringing in the right people into my business. And that's really the focus. Like we have a lot of guys who are coming that are going to help landscapers with marketing, with sales, with helping scale their business. And so it's of course networking is amazing, but our goal is really to bring people here who are going to learn something and leave inspired so that they can go have the biggest year of their life next year.
Yeah, you know? I love that. Really kind of like lifting up other business owners, right? Yeah, I think that's huge. Okay, briefly too, if people are tuning in and have no idea about either of your businesses, tell us a little bit just briefly about both of your businesses that you have. Yeah,
so my company is called Your Haven Design. So we're a 3D design and planning company for contractors. So we partner with contractors to help them grow their business through design. Our goal is to get them with high-end 3D renders that allows their homeowners to make all their decisions up front, get an accurate estimate, and then avoid change orders during the project. That's what everybody hates, right? So just make a more cohesive relationship between the homeowner and the contractor and allow the contractor to scale their business through design. So we're just trying to make better landscapes and better landscaping contractors.
Yeah, Stefan.
And I vouch for Derek. We use them on a daily basis for all of our designs. My company, Texas Turf, we specialize in artificial grass and xeriscaping for residential and commercial. So if you have a muddy space, or if you have dogs, outside and you're tired of them tracking in mud, or just tired of your water bill, or keeping up with your grass, we specialize in that artificial turf that's going to give you that green space year round.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm so pumped for your event, so pumped for your businesses, and pumped for people from the UK to come to Austin and check out this incredible event. So to RSVP and get a chance to win a $45,000 trailer at the free Texas Landscaper Connection event, go to texaslandscapeevent.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Your Haven Design.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Swift River Pecans, LLC. High-quality pecans and Texas wood with character. We're learning more today about Swift River Pecans, LLC with Troy Swift, who's here to tell us about his orchard, sawmill, and retail store on site in Fentress, Texas, which is between San Marcos and Luling. We're excited to talk to you, Troy. The very first thing that we're going to do is go from the ground up. Talk to us about your farming practices.
Well, while I started as a conventional farmer, due to environmental reasons and economic reasons, we decided to change our management style to regenerative agriculture. And what that allows us to do is use more natural farming techniques and more natural materials, which makes us less dependent on commercial fertilizers and other chemicals such as herbicides, which we've completely eliminated. But it does more than that. It conserves water quality, it conserves water in the soil. All the animals and insects and birds, arthropods of all sorts, want to live in your orchard just like I do. In today's world, when we get up in the morning and decide what we're going to do on the farm, instead of saying, what are we going to go out and kill, today we get up and say, what are we going to go out and help live? Because we want to grow a healthy food.
Let's talk about how pecans are measured for quality, because you have different measurements that you do in order to say, okay, these are the highest quality things we can offer.
We have a lot of different varieties. There's some simple things like how big are they, how many nuts per pound, so that's one thing. So the other way they're graded is how they look. Are they shaped properly? Is the color good? How golden is the kernel?
Of course, lots of pecan things to eat and to see around here, but let's talk about the other side of that, the pecan trees. Let's talk about the services that you provide as far as trees are concerned.
So we harvest those big logs and saw them on our sawmills, kiln dry them. We can do very big pieces of wood, and we have very big kilns and very big saws. We can saw logs up to 65 inches in diameter.
I do want to say to maybe somebody who's watching, they haven't been out here before, they didn't know that this little gym existed. What would you say? Come on down and get an education.
Oh yeah, come down. We're open 9 to 5 every day except Sundays. We'll give you a tour of the shop. And if you make arrangements in advance, we can even give you a tour of the orchard. So a lot of people do that.
We really appreciate your time today, Troy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Working with Mother Nature to grow the best pecans money can buy. Learn more at swiftriverpecans.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Swift River Pecans, LLC.
And welcome back. Women deserve to be celebrated and empowered, and that's exactly what's happening at the You Me She Fest right here in Austin on September 13th. So joining us now is event specialist Rihanna Campbell alongside the lady behind Mixed Fashion, Jada Taylor. Hi ladies, how are you?
Howdy. Hello.
Okay, you guys, I'm so excited for this event and also getting to know a little bit more about what you do, Jada. But Rihanna, let's start with you. Just tell people what exactly is You Me She Fest.
Yeah, You Me She Fest is a women's exclusive organization based out of Austin, founded by Tiffany Scott. And she has a really successful history of creating these women empowered spaces.
Yeah.
So this is the biggest adventure that she's embarked on, and we're really excited to bring our first annual women's exclusive festival to Austin.
Yeah, and like you said, I know you guys have hosted really successful events in the past, but like how did the idea for this big festival kind of originate?
I mean, one day we planned for it to be a 3-day eventually. So
Yeah.
we started with our self-love gala in February last year, and then we had our Celebrate Your Cellulite pool party in August. So it was all a workup to this big festival that encompasses all of those things. We have the pool party, we have workshops, we have music. So it's just a place for everyone, all women, to feel safe and excited in a place where they can be themselves.
Yeah. One of the coolest aspects, I guess, of this event, I think personally, is like how much you're highlighting cool women and what they're doing out there, right? Between music and vendors like Jada and other cool things. So for attendees, what can they expect if they're coming to the event?
Yeah, carefully curated experiences for sure. Like, especially with Jada and the market alley that we're going to have, it's all artisan vendors, even experiences like henna, ear piercing. So we're creating a woman's world. It's truly an empowerment playground.
Yeah, and I think that's so special and important, right? We need more spaces like this is what I would say. So, okay, Jada, mixed fashion. Tell us about this kind of brand, this company you've been building.
Yeah, so I started my brand 6 years ago, and I always say, like, we're a little bit street and country too.
Okay.
Colorful and fun. So I love taking like unconventional materials, making it into something dope. So what we're known for is making tops out of cowboy boots, like one right here. We do sequins chaps and then fun things like chicken pants. But I sew everything here myself, and we're women founded, owned. So that's why we're really excited for this.
I would describe your work as very unique, but also it feels like personal to me in a way, which I really enjoy. So like, why is fashion, specifically this type, like so important to you?
It's so important to me because everyone's trying to like put me into a category, like especially with Western wear, and I'm like, no, this could be fun. It's for everyone, and people love it. And so I'm just like, make it a little bit fun, make it colorful and stand out. And
Well, I like how non-conventional it is too, right? Because when we think of Western wear, we have one very singular idea in mind, and this kind of explores and, you know, it checks all the unconventional boxes, if you will. So why don't you walk through some of these pieces you brought in?
Yeah, so we're all about sustainability too. So people will give us their cowboy boots and we can turn them into something cool. We don't throw any scraps away. So here's like, you know, a top made out of cowboy boots. We have some up here that have fringe, and there's just all different kinds of versions, like this one right here. But what's great about our boot tops is they have a knit panel in the back. So it's kind of more comfortable. It's more like a t-shirt feel, and you can wear it multiple ways.
Yeah. You know, I always say too, I think like some women are, I don't want to speak for women in general, but I think people in general are like nervous to kind of step outside the box when it comes to fashion. Why would you encourage them to just be like, who cares, break the norms, you know, try something new?
That's why I say like mix is for everyone, like who wants to celebrate themselves, their individuality. And so we always have something here for someone, and you can like wear it different ways. So maybe you could like wear a button down underneath here, like do anything you want. I mean, there's something here for everyone.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Okay, Rihanna, so the other cool thing is we have a very special code for viewers watching right now if they want to attend the You, Me, She Fest. Tell us what's going on with that.
Yeah, if you use code on our website, Studio512, you'll get 15% off.
Okay, so tell us just a little bit more about the event. I really want to hype people up that are watching at home to come and check out all the amazing work you guys have put into this.
Yeah, well, it's at Rancho Moonrise, which is this gorgeous woman-owned 36-acre property ranch. And we're going to have our FemiClear Empower Her barn, and they have put together some really cool, amazing workshops, self-love crafts, games, and then EOS. The EOS team is flying in from New York to put on the EOS Oasis
They're
pool
not
party.
messing around.
No, they are not. And we're doing giveaways, fun in the sun, pool party. We've got our 20-foot stage, all-day music from female identifying artists, up-and-coming artists that have been featured on The Voice as well.
Oh, cool.
And we touched a lot on our market alley, and we're going to have women-owned food trucks. So from start to finish, it is a woman's world.
Yeah, it is a woman's world. Say it again. Okay, and then also something I noticed online is you guys are still looking for volunteers as well. So tell us kind of what you're looking for, how that's going to work.
We're looking for a few more volunteers. We're super lucky that we have filled up most of those spots, but we could always use a few helping hands just to be a friendly face, whether it's helping with check-in or even just being on the grounds, letting people know where the restrooms are. So it's, you know, easy hands-on experience.
Yeah, and you get to be a part of all the fun, right?
Yes,
That's the best part.
And the shifts are short. They're like 3 hours, and then you can frolic and play the rest of the day.
Yeah, and go check out Jada's work,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then also, you know, we've talked about some of the successful events that you all have hosted in the past, but I know you've got more ahead. So anything you can tease for us, maybe for the end of the year or next year?
Yeah, so we are doing a few different pop-ups. We like to partner with different women's founded organizations as well, and markets and things of that nature. So we have like our self-love letter box that we like to feature around town, where people can write themselves a love letter, and we mail it out throughout the year. So you can get a, just a self-love reminder in the mail, a nice little surprise. So we like to do pop-ups like that. So follow our Instagram at Yumi Shifa so you can keep up with where we are.
Okay, very good. Brianna, Jada, thank you ladies so much for being here. We appreciate it. We're so excited for this. And if you're watching at home, to get your ticket and more information on this empowering festival, visit youmeshefest.com. And to learn more about Jada's incredible work, head to mixedfashion.com.
This segment is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, we have a birthday every single year, and I think it's on that day that you really start thinking, oh no, the time is passing. But that may not necessarily be the reason that you're looking a little bit older when you take a little peek in the mirror. It's a virtual world. We're just seeing a whole lot more of ourselves nowadays. And nobody knows that better than our friend Scott DeFalco, who's going to tell us a little bit more about Plexiderm this morning. Scott, hello.
Rosie, great to be with you. Yeah, those birthdays, they seem to come quicker every year. The number goes up, and people have the misconception that just because they're getting older, or maybe that they have too many wrinkles, that they can't deal with them. And that's just not true. With Plexiderm's new rapid reduction serum, we're going to reduce the appearance of all the key signs of aging in less than 10 minutes, Rosie. It is the in the moment, I need results now product, and it's completely topical. That's why people love it, but we're going to jump right into the before and after pictures so people can see how effective this product will be.
Absolutely. In fact, this is one of my favorite things to do is like, when you're on Amazon or something like that, I want to see the before and afters. So this is going to be one of my favorite versions.
The proof isn't in the pudding, it's in the pictures.
It's in the pictures. Okay, we got Laura, we got Penny, we got Rose.
Three lovely ladies right here that are dealing with issues, especially around the mouth. You can see it with Penny, and you can imagine how she felt after she put Plexiderm's rapid reduction serum on. I mean, it's a dramatic improvement, and to see it on your screen is pretty amazing, but to be there and witness it in person like I was, Rosie, it's mind-blowing. The people feel so much better about themselves, and all they do is put a small amount on that problem area, wait 10 minutes, and they're seeing the results you're seeing on the screen.
Absolutely. It's incredible that that's not retouched. It's incredible that we're just talking product photos. It's crazy stuff. Let's talk about Maria, Rita, Samantha.
This is actually my favorite montage, Rosie, because the reason why people originally turned to Plexiderm was for the three-dimensional bag. Now, these are three different ladies in three completely different age groups, spanning about 25 years. They have the dark circles, they have the under eye bags, but it didn't matter how old or young they were or the issues that they had. You can see what Plexiderm did for them. It completely got rid of the dark circles and the under eye bag. So people can get these issues at any age, really, even in their 20s, depending on genetics, lifestyle choices. Maybe they have allergies, didn't get enough sleep, but it does not matter with Plexiderm. It does not discriminate. We take care of all age groups for men and women.
I'm glad you brought up men as well, because our next montage includes Mona, Carol, and now we've got a man in the mix. We've got Don.
My guy, Don, I love Don, and he had the forehead lines that he was dealing with, the deep set forehead lines, Mona with the under eye bags, and Carol with the laugh lines around her eyes and those crow's feet. I want to talk to the guys right now, Rosie, because there's a misconception out there, again, for the men that, they can't get female products, or, that they shouldn't use them and this and that. That is out the window, fellas. It's okay for you to take care of yourself and look better. And for that, you're going to want to use products like this, or what people normally refer to as women's products. They're not just for women, they're for everybody. The men make up a big part of our fan base with Plexiderm, because with our new serum, it goes on clear. So there's no chalky white residue, so men can put it on. It's like a moisturizer. It goes right into your skin. So that's one of the reasons why men love it. And for the females out there, the number one question I get, the number one question I get is, do you have any free samples? And the second question I get is, does this work with makeup? And again, it works great with makeup because it goes on clear. So ladies, if you're watching right now, Put Plexaderm on a clean, dry face, wait 10 minutes, then use oil-free makeup as normal. I want to stress that because anything that has oil in it will counteract the effectiveness of Plexaderm. So put on oil-free makeup and you're going to get up to 10 hours with the results, Rosie. That's another thing people love about this product.
Amazing. Okay, our last little set here. Ellen, Robin, Jill.
These are three different ladies again. This is a perfect example of how Plexaderm's new serum is working on all the key signs of aging. They had more than one issue they were dealing with. So it's not just the under eye bags. Again, it's the forehead lines, it's the crow's feet, it's those pesky laugh lines around your mouth, and also a real underappreciated part of your body that with aging is an issue, Rosie, loose skin under your neck. That's a big one. And the reason why this serum is so effective is because we've added peptides and collagen to the formula. So we're talking moisture in your skin, we're talking firmness. That's why you're seeing that nice, youthful, glowing look in the before and afters. And again, that's why this product is lasting so long, up to 10 hours with the results. As I stated earlier, that's because of the collagen we put in the new formula.
Let's talk about other reasons why Plexaderm has such a huge fan base.
Number one, for me, or at least from what I've heard, completely topical. No painful injections or expensive doctor visits. People don't have to go through that. You know, there's three things in life I'm afraid of, Rosie. Number one is sharks. Number two are snakes. Number three are needles. So when you look online and they say, oh, you can do minimally invasive procedures. Anything that involves putting a needle into my face is majorly invasive. So the fact that we don't have to do that with this product is the number one thing people love about it the most. The fact that it works so quickly and the fact that it lasts so long. That's really what's differentiating this product.
Not only that, you guys always try to make it special. You have something special going on right now.
This is our biggest discount ever. So this is the Plexaderm 6 application trial pack. Okay, I'm holding it in my hand right here. You can see the 6 applications. So right now, Rosie, this is $14.95. Plus free shipping with a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day you receive it. But trust me, you're not going to need to use that. You're going to love this product. We also, if you want to just dive into getting a full bottle, we have 50% off a full bottle of Plexaderm, or maybe if you've been a user before and want to start up again. It's really 2 different options that are great. But this trial pack, if you just want to try to see how effective it'll be for you, it's very affordable. Again, $14.95 plus free shipping. The only way to get that deal is to call that 1-800 number that's right there on your screen. That's 1-800-727-6719. You are a phone call away from forgetting about the number on your birthday. You're going to look 10 to 20 years younger in just 10 minutes.
Makes it easy to say yes, Scott. We always appreciate your time and your charisma. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be with you as always, Rosie.
You can try Plexaderm today for just $14.95 with no automatic shipping by visiting plexadermtrial.com or by calling 1-800-727-6719. You will also receive free shipping by ordering right now. Again, go to plexadermtrial.com or call 1-800-727-6719. This segment is sponsored by Plexaderm. Welcome back, y'all. Austin's food scene, of course, has grown by leaps and bounds over the years, but there are quietly some neighborhood favorites that are still in business, and they'd like to greet some new faces. Owner Stan Adams and Chef David Hernandez are here to tell us about the authentic Tuscan and Italian cuisine available at Siena Ristorante Toscana. And I probably shouldn't use the Italian hands, but I'm trying to anyway to make it sound more authentic. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being with us. Stan, this was your baby. You started it 25 years ago. Tell us a little bit about Siena and why you wanted to get going.
All right. 25 years ago, we had other restaurants, specifically the brick oven restaurants that some may remember, but we then wanted to do something very authentic to Italy. So I started first of many trips to Italy and fell in love with Tuscany, the region, the food, and I sent our original chef, Chef Harvey Harris, looks a lot like this. David's working on it, but anyway, we sent Harvey to Italy for the year that it took me to design and build the building. So,
And then Chef Harvey was around for about 23 years, and about 2 years ago, you guys got lucky in that you found a new gem with Chef David.
Yes.
So tell me about that, transition there.
Well, Chef Harvey, again, started the original menu, but Chef David has followed on very well with it. And he has a world of experience coming to Siena to start with. And the only real difference, I would say, many of the original recipes remain, but David sometimes does a little more of a Texas twist on the authentic.
And we thank you for it.
The authentic foods of
Hey, all right. And I'd like, if you wouldn't mind, Stan, because I've told you guys off camera, this is where I go with my in-laws when we're having a nice little, dinner out. It's such a sweet place, and the ambiance, I think, is untouched. So it's hard to describe when we're sitting here in a TV station, but if you wouldn't mind, just paint me a little picture of what it looks like.
Well, Sienna is an original building. It has lots of stonework. It has tall wood beam ceilings. I think you're seeing that in some of the photos here. And it's a very romantic restaurant. We've been voted Austin's most romantic restaurant.
Ooh.
We have many people come for special celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, and we've been very fortunate. We've won awards for the architecture and
it is almost like being in Italy, the way that it feels inside there. And there's some sweet little vignettes, some areas where it feels, even though you're in a restaurant, more private. The ability to carry on a conversation, which to me, as I get older, is more and more important, right? You don't you don't want to just listen to the music. You want to be able to have some intelligent conversation going on. So, Stan, if you wouldn't mind, we're going to turn to Chef now because he has brought for us today a panzanella salad. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Okay, so I did a small Texas twist to this panzanella salad, which is an original Tuscan
just like
salad.
Stan was bragging about. Yeah, here we go.
So I'm using, Fredericksburg peaches, some heirloom tomatoes, some homemade croutons, and then some herbs. The only thing I did on the herbs, I did put a little twist. I added mint instead of just basil, so it gives you a little pop of freshness when you have this salad.
I was going to say a little lift.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead. I'm excited to see it.
This is a really easy salad to make. You just
perfect
drop
for
your tomatoes.
Summertime
and
here.
it's watery because I salted the tomatoes earlier.
Okay.
So they can release some of that water, and that's how you make your sauce.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a very intense sauce.
No, it is not. It is not. But
it reminds me of the freshness that true Italian cuisine has.
Exactly. So, you just put everything together.
And with those homemade croutons, I think that's a good reminder for everybody at home that there's a lot of homemade stuff happening in the kitchen, right?
Oh, yes.
Can you give me a couple examples?
Right. I mean, all our sauces we make in house, or all our pastas we make in house. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the things that sets us apart from other restaurants.
The smell that has just hit my nostrils from the tearing up of these herbs is absolutely fantastic. And then of course burrata to go on top.
Cheese,
yes. That looks amazing.
And then you get, this is where where you kind of try to splurge a little. You get some good olive oil. Don't try to use that cheap stuff.
Okay, extra virgin.
Extra virgin always. And then a little bit of your balsamic vinaigrette.
I have learned only recently that means that like the olives have never touched the ground, right?
Well, I mean, it's the first press.
It's the first press.
The first
press.
Okay,
all right. So it's really nice stuff. And you know what? Such simple ingredients, but this would feed 4 to 6 people
for sure.
Yeah, just a little starter before we get going on some real pasta.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It looks amazing, Chef. And if somebody's coming in for the first time, what would you say are some of your big specialties, big sellers on the menu?
Well, I would say always if you do come, try the boar that we carry. That's an original recipe that Chef. That the chef that brought over, he brought it over from.
And is it the boar in the ragu?
Yes.
Well, the fact that I know of it, guys, off the top of my head, tells you that I spent some time at Sienna, but it is absolutely delicious. And David, with some of the time that we've got left, or I'm so sorry, Stan, with some of the time that we've got left, okay, Austin Restaurant Weeks are coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, if you've not been to Sienna or want to come back, most hopefully, the next 2 weeks, starting on Friday, are a great time. So Sienna is participating once again in Austin Restaurant Weeks, and it benefits the Central Texas Food Bank, which is a very important cause right now. And we have a special 3-course menu. It's $50, and Chef David has created that just for the event, and 15% of the proceeds for the whole 2-week period will be donated to the Central Texas Food Bank.
I'm going to lean into that for a second, everybody. Did you hear that? 3 courses for $50. You can't find that very often nowadays here in Austin. And I'll vouch for their tiramisu. It's absolutely delicious. Is that on the menu?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Okay. All right. And then I want to ask you as well, Chef, if you wouldn't mind, Monday grill, Tuesday happier hour.
Yes. So on Monday we have a $35 steak night, and we actually we use the same steaks that we have on our menu. So it's $35. You get your choice of a filet, New York ribeye, or pork chop, and then with either mashed potatoes or asparagus.
So you're saving money, and the happy hour?
And the happy hour is $5 pizza. I mean $5 pizzas, $5 pastas. We have a select few pastas that we put it on the happy hour menu, so you can come in, and you can taste all 4 pastas.
You guys are thinking of our wallets. I'm really grateful for that. As everything else has gotten more expensive, you guys are keeping your customers in mind. Okay. I really appreciate your time today, y'all. Congrats on 25 years.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, get reservations for a lovely day or night out by going to Sienna, that's with 1 N, Austin.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Austin. Pella wants to deliver more than just windows and doors. They aim to bring lasting beauty, cutting-edge innovation, and performance you can trust, built for the way you live. Retail Sales Manager Shelby McIntosh and General Manager Kevin Amen are here to tell us more. And Kevin, we're starting with you. Talk to us a little bit about Pella as a business and what y'all are known for.
Well, you said it well. Pella is more than just windows and doors. We provide lasting beauty, performance, and innovation. Pella has been known for a lot of innovation, being around 100 years this year with Pella. Fantastic innovation and quality products.
All right, Shelby, let's talk about some of the product materials y'all offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we offer a vinyl product. We also offer the fiberglass that Kevin just spoke about, and then also a wood. And we have it's an aluminum clad wrapped wood product. The aluminum clad is on the outside. It covers the wood completely, and that's to protect your window from the elements.
Energy efficient products, people ask you about, hey, do you have them?
So yes, we do have many energy efficient, Energy Star standard windows. Pella does go above and beyond, such as a triple pane glass or a low E coating that is baked onto the window itself, and it meets those Energy Star guidelines.
Especially in this Texas heat.
Absolutely, in the Texas heat. We have specific windows for the Texas heat.
I want to ask as well, Kevin, if I can, about warranties, because my understanding is best in the industry, huh?
We have some of the best limited lifetime warranties on our products there is out there. We also have Pella certified installers working through us at our showroom experience center. We also provide a 10-year warranty on our installation piece, which is separate from the products itself on that limited lifetime warranty. So a 20-year warranty on that glass, that seal failure. Now if a rock goes through it, that may not be covered. So some great warranties out there. You would be relaxed knowing when you put in our windows or doors in your home.
All right, Shelby, tell us about what separates Pella from other similar companies that do the same thing.
Absolutely. So Pella offers more custom colors and finish options than other competitors in the industry, including dual frame colors. Black and white or brown and white are very popular right now. Custom stains and colors, they cater to our historic, luxury, and traditional homes that are often found in the Austin area.
Oh, I like that. And Shelby, anything you wanted to add about, if somebody hasn't been to the store before and they don't know what to expect?
Yeah, absolutely. So as Kevin mentioned, we do have all of the options there. A lot of people don't realize that we also do doors, front doors, patio doors, sliding doors, multi-slide doors, even a pivot door if you need it. We'd love to have you come see us.
Sounds like a ton of fun. All right, thanks y'all.
Thank you.
Check out Pella's Experience Center in person on Burnett Road or learn more at Pella.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Austin. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Paws Veterinary. Paws Veterinary has 4 convenient locations across the Austin area to help serve you and your furry friends. And KXAN is proud to partner with them as they are a hound hangout for Clear the Shelters 2025. Dr. Jenna Webb is here to tell us more about Paws, where she has been a veterinarian now for 9 years, which is pretty impressive. Yep. So talk to us a little bit about Paws Veterinary and what it is y'all offer.
Yeah, so Paws Veterinary has been in the Austin area for over 10 years now. We have 4 locations spread across the city of Austin to be able to serve the whole area.
Let's talk about the idea behind the design of your locations, because I'm sitting on a pretty darn comfortable couch and it's really cute.
Yeah. So a couple of points for that. One being, again, trying to make everyone comfy and cozy. So, you know, a lot of times hard decisions have to be made, and going to someplace that's a little more comfortable helps to make those decisions a little more comfortable to make. It's not as scary for pets.
Right.
So we have familiar couches, familiar furniture to make it seem more homey for them.
Let's talk about the services that you offer, because wow, you've got a lot for pet parents.
Yeah, so we're a full-service general practice, meaning that we can help you anywhere from wellness, vaccines, through sick issues, and even doing surgery, dental surgery, and that sort of things.
With Clear the Shelters going on through the month of August, I just want to ask about advice for new adopters, maybe people who are bringing in pets for the first time. Let's start with someone who has maybe done a sweet thing and adopted an older pet.
Yeah. So I would say either way, probably the best thing to do is establish with a vet early. So that way we can, you know, get records all filed away, make sure you're up to date on vaccines. It also helps us to kind of just check in general for general health. So especially in our older patients, they can come along with pre-existing conditions. Socialization is a very big part for puppies. That kind of first couple month period of time after birth is really their top point of socialization and where that's the most important. And so we have socialization classes at our North location on a weekly basis. That kind of helps along with that, creates a safe environment for socialization so that they can get that taken care of.
Sounds good to me. Dr. Webb, thank you for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
Whether you're a seasoned pet parent or preparing to adopt, Paws Veterinary can help. Learn more at pawsvet.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Paws Veterinary. Content segments during Studio 512 were paid for by Swift River Pecans and Plexiderm. We have a lot of fun here on Studio 512. If you missed any of our great segments, be sure to check out our website, where we like to post the fun things we do. Our feed covers content like arts and entertainment, food and drink, fashion and beauty, home and garden stuff for kids and pets, as well as information from area experts. In addition, you can check out web-exclusive content that you can only find on Studio512TV.com. We also love to post behind-the-scenes funny moments, outfit inspirations, and more on social media. Find us by searching for Studio 512 on your favorite platform. You don't want to miss a single post. Be sure to follow us, check out our website, and watch us every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on CW Austin.